that are making the awareness videos, and a lot of the people would start messaging me and stuff. It made it look like she was really being gang stalked, and it made it very convincing.
Well, I mean, they are, if you think about it.
I totally
I
ignored.
mean,
I totally
that,
ignored all those messages because they made themselves look like gang
They
stalkers.
did.
And
They
then
did.
they do. I mean, like I said, they're profiting off of her too. I mean, they're profiting off of this, and don't let them tell you they're not.
Well, there are some that are. There are some that are. There are some that are blowing it up with, sorry, streaming. Sorry, chemo brain is a real thing for me. So sorry. But I will say this: there are a lot of people that are watching, and those are the ones that, when it happened with me, and they were trying to, convince me, because I put it out there, like, you need to tell me what is wrong with this person. I'm not going to just buy whatever it is you're telling me. I will actually.
Sweetheart.
Go ahead.
That's where Cammy.
I'm trying to figure
I spent a lot of time in
Okay,
Anchorage.
Oh, do you need me to drop?
No, you're good. I was just checking to see if you were still awake.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, I can drop if you need me to.
Everybody that's just hold tight. Whenever somebody wants to leave in a little bit, I'll bring somebody else. So I don't like dropping anybody.
Oh, okay.
Cammy,
Yeah,
that's probably why I was sharp onto it, is because I went to high school and whatnot in Anchorage, Alaska, and Anchorage, Alaska is a lot different than down here in the South. You see, and so with the street knowledge that I have, and I don't even have that much because time has evolved, things have evolved, and that's why I think I chose to go ahead and just shut myself off of it.
Well, the problem was, okay, with the whole what you call gang stalking. All right, there are some people out there that kind of keep up with her that have good intention. Like, they're actually trying to spread real awareness. They're trying to prevent other people from falling victim to her. And then there's the other ones that are just straight fucking trash. Like, slander everybody they can for their own benefit throughout the saga or whatever's going on, like fucking Slot and all that, and whoever was working with her. Like, and then you had, of course, Indian Outlaw, and they were breaking the law, going out and dumping fucking vests on fucking private property and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but at the end of the day, all these people should be creating their own content and doing their own thing and being authentic. Let's be real.
Well, it's drama, and everybody's drawn to drama. That's why soap operas were a thing, and that's why,
Well, I mean, and
who shot JR was so big. It's drama,
I think that a lot of people get involved in the drama. What we have found, like in Amy's life, we'll be just sitting there talking, and people will come in and insert themselves in the conversation, and they will bring her name up because it incites drama. And it's like, no, we're not doing that here. And then it's amazing how many little messages people that are quote unquote helping, it does. It's meant to incite drama in lots of different ways, and it's kind of crazy because that gets views. That's ultimately what it is. As far as, I did want to say this about the gang stalking thing. When I started researching her, because, Amy keeps talking about this friend, people keep coming into our live and bullying Amy. I'm not about that. Okay. Any of you guys who have seen any of the content from me, you all know how I handle that shit. Right. So that's not happening. We've been friends a really long time. And like I said, I'll maintain my peace until I have to go to war. So that's just how this works, right?
Yeah,
very clear.
We're not bullying Amy over here.
No. And that's not what I'm saying. No, absolutely not.
I'm saying nobody's going to do that in here either.
Yeah, no, I'm not about it. There was somebody in here a couple of weeks ago that said some things about her. Then I came in here looking. I was looking for him. That is, I make no secret about if you're on my friends list and I count you among my friends, that's just what you're going to get from me. So anyway,
I have 100 videos of her where she can be a beautiful, talented person. I've seen this. I've also seen the videos of her carrying on and cutting up and, drama filled. And for one, I don't want to see the drama. I mean, it adds stress to my own life.
I think she's a better actor than people fucking give her credit. Because I remember, like, when I talked to her off the app, those times, she was different.
She's very different off the app. Very.
Yeah.
She was a totally different person here.
Yeah.
When I got her here.
I think she plays the trolls half the time.
She does.
And she fucking twists them and makes them lie and shit, makes them look dumb.
I just don't want to be involved in all the drama.
Well, you got to be careful what you allow in your mind. I mean, I woke up the other morning having a nightmare about her, that she was
Well,
back here,
that's
and installed a card, all kinds of craziness. I'm like, God, I got to quit looking at her crap.
well, that's why I just blocked. I blocked.
Got to quit looking at her crap.
Well, that's why I just blocked. I blocked her. You know, she wasn't blocked on my other side, but she's blocked.
Purple Picket, what was that? Damn, a nightmare? Damn.
Other side, but she's blocked.
Purple Picket, what was that? Damn, a nightmare? Damn.
That was a nightmare. That was definitely a nightmare. It was so vivid. I was so vivid when I woke up.
Well, when you're happy, you illuminate and radiate. And I have seen videos with her being happy where she illuminates and radiates. I'm not going to say anything different. I'm not going to say anything negative in that aspect. I've also seen videos and things where she's not so pretty, and Cammie says she's an actress. She's an actress, I know on my face, when I'm relaxed, you can't see my wrinkles as much.